Good evening. Welcome to the Sigi and Reinier show. And today we're going to go over the Pocahontas and Iroquois stakes. In the Pocahontas stakes, I think it's a pretty evenly matched field. I think it's down to four fillies, Portrait, Blood Curdling, Morning Gold, and British Idiom. And Portrait and British Idiom are trained by Brad Cox, and Blood Curdling is trained by, Morning Gold is trained by Ken McPeak. But I'm gonna go with Blood Curdling. I think because her trainer is unknown. His name is, I think, Dane Kabisky. Maybe her odds will be good. She won by 11 lengths at Colonial Downs. She has a pretty good pedigree. She's a half sister to a paid up subscriber. Do you like Blood Curdling at all?
Blood curdling not a concern to you? Colonial Downs?
It's kind of a concern, but she won by 11 lengths. I mean, on time form, yes, she earned a 91, and Portrait had earned a 99 in her Ellis Park win. So it's not a huge difference. What was Blood Curdling's Breeze net figure?
83.
Oh, it's not that far off. I mean, what? That's 4 or 5 points off the favorites, Portrait and British Idiom.
British Idiom has 89.
Yeah, that's only 6-point difference. But you like British Idiom. Why do you like her?
Well, yes, I like British Idiom because trained by Brad Cox. I like that. And now she will run with classics. I think she can improve. I was digging her pedigree, and visually is unfashionable pedigree since she is by Flashback, who is not a very popular sire, out of a Mr. Sekiguchi mare. Mr. Sekiguchi was a very expensive horse a long time ago. He was purchased by $8 million by the same owner of Fusaishi Pegasus.
And he didn't do anything in his career? You said it was a short career?
It was a short career. She won 2 races out of 4 races. He won his second race and his last race over 7 furlongs. So we never know if he was able to root or not. He was trained by Bob Baffert. I was digging her pedigree, and she has Colonial Affair, Conquistador Cielo.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, there is some stamina influence.
So, what did you think of her actual race at Saratoga?
I watched that race, and she finished really strong. I think he can get the distance. And now she's with Irat Ortiz. He's a very good rider. So from Javier Castellano to Irat Ortiz is the same. My second choice is Your Blood Curdling.
Yes. Oh, so you do like her after all?
Yes, finally I saw the video. I like that she beat a short field, and I think he needs some pace. So it doesn't matter, in that race he was able to run a bit back, around 6 lengths behind the leaders. But in the stretch he ran very fast, and he won by 11 lengths. And she did all in the stretch, the difference. She made the difference all in the stretch. So I think if there is some pace, that will be very good for her.
You think she's going to be in a mid-pack or around 3rd or 4th?
No, I think she's going to be in mid-pack because there is some speed in the race, like Morning Gold.
Oh yeah.
I don't like Morning Gold. I don't like when the filly change surfaces. I don't know. I saw the replay of Morning Gold, and I didn't like the way she moved on the stretch. I don't know.
It was kind of sloppy with her footwork. I saw it too. She had what was it? She had trouble switching leads.
Yes, exactly. That's what I saw. The other speed is Portrait. I think she has speed.
Yeah, she has a bit of speed.
Yes, she's by Tapisar out of a Bellamy Road mare.
Yeah, she's my
And
second choice.
she's my third choice because I like Brad Cox. Really like that trainer.
Well,
And
everyone does. That's my worry, that people will notice she's trained by Brad Cox and that she won
yeah,
by 12 lengths.
exactly, she improved. Well, she changed from turf to dirt. In both races, she was the favorite.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that. But it is nice that she has route experience, even though it came on turf. That turf race was what, 1 mile, right? And
1 mile. Yeah.
yeah, she finished a closing third.
Yes, again, that was at Ellis Park. You told me that that was a concern to you.
No, remember
Or
Serengeti Empress had a race
exactly.
that she won at Ellis Park. So, and Serengeti Empress won this race last year. So I don't think it's a huge concern as long as the speed figure is good.
Now, Brad Cox has two fillies, Portrait and British Idiom. Brit Mohan is in Portrait and Irat Ortiz on British Idiom. What do you think of that?
I think it's fine. I don't think the jockeys will make a huge difference. There's only a few jockeys that I really don't like, and for the most part, I think both jockeys are fine. Why? Is there anything you see in the jockeys?
No, no, it's just because everybody will see that in theory the better filly is British Idiom because she has Irat Ortiz in the items,
Oh
but
yeah. So you think the public will see that it's Cox and Ortiz, and they'll
yes,
be likely to bet British Idiom?
yes, maybe British Idiom will be the favorite, not the favorite, but will get more money than Portrait, I think. Well, finally, I'm going to be brave in this race, and I'm going to play British Idiom to win. It's a very wide open race with a lot of fillies with a lot of chance. But I really like the way British Idiom won at Saratoga, and I like the unfashionable pedigrees. So I
Flashback
given
could
her a
be a good
shot.
sire. He's still a young sire, so
Yeah,
you don't know.
yeah. The sire has, well, this is his second crop, I think.
Yeah, I think
So he deserves a chance. The first crop was, I yes, I agree, it was a failure. The first crop, but it doesn't matter. A sire can throw a champion in. It doesn't matter if he's a great sire. For
yeah, that's true.
example, yes.
So your second choice is portrait. Do you have a third
Now,
choice?
now my second choice is blood curling, and
Oh
my
yeah, blood
third choice,
curling. Yeah.
yeah, and my third choice is portrait.
Okay.
But I'm betting. I'm going to bet British Idiom to win.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to bet. I'm going to bet blood curling to win, and portrait is my second choice, and British idiom might be my third choice. Maybe tied with morning gold. But I'm really just going to bet blood curling. All right. Moving on to the Iroquois stakes. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but let's move on. In this race, I think Dennis's moment will be very hard to beat. He won by what, 18, 19 lengths at Ellis Park. Tisnows usually stretch out. They usually become routers. And I don't know. I think he's going to be a really good horse, but he's going to be like, what, 4 to 5 even money? So you have to take a shot against him, right? Is that what you think? No?
No, in this race, I'm not against Dennis Moment. I think he's going to win the race. He's the fastest horse of the race. Uh, in his debut, he threw his riders because he clipped heels,
Oh, yeah, I
and in
saw that
his
race.
yeah,
He crossed the wire first, I think, without the rider, though, so it didn't count.
I can't remember. And in his second outing, he won by 19 lengths. It was a very fast race with a high speed figure. And all the field needs to improve.
What was Dennis's moment's speed figure or his speed
According
rating?
to it's 95. It's not
Okay.
too high. Yes, but it's okay. And if you check the workouts after the race, he has a very solid pattern and very fast workouts. So very very tough to beat this horse.
You're not worried about the extra distance?
No, at least this weekend he's very tough to beat. He's by this now, so I think he can root. The
I
other
mean, just
thing
now
is
is the route tire.
the this nows are mainly light developers, and this horse is running like a precocious one. So I'm not against this horse. He's my top pick, and obviously I'm not betting him to win because there is no value there.
But you're betting him in a double, you said, with
at least I want to use an exacta or a trifecta.
Oh, in this race, who's going to be your underneath horse?
My underneath horse, I like a lot. January 1. He's 15-1 in the morning line. I like this horse because he's trained by Matt Peak, and it's very rare to see a Matt Peak training winning in his debut. The horse won.
That's true.
Yeah, he won by one length. Okay, it was not a super impressive race, but I saw the video and I think he needs more distance and he really ran fast late. I think he would appreciate the 2 turns.
I think he has a chance. His sire is New Year's Day. His dam is by Pulpit, so that looks like a route pedigree to me. So he might improve by 2 turns. So he will need to get faster because that maiden win wasn't that fast. I think I don't know what the Breesnet number was, but it was only.
According to Breesnet, it says a poor speed figure, but the big horses tends to improve each race.
Yeah.
So I think yes, I think he will improve several lengths. So
do you see January 1 as double digits in the race? Do you think he's going to be over 10-1?
no double digits, but I think he can improve to get the second place.
Okay. My horses in this race are Let Me Know and Scabbard. And as we talked about earlier, Scabbard, his name was Noose, and they had to change his name because Noose has some racist connotations, so they changed it to Scabbard just to be safe, I think. And yeah, Scabbard finished second in the was it the Saratoga Special? Is that what it's called? To a green light go. And I think if the pace is fast in this race and if it collapses, maybe Scabbard could possibly pull an upset if Dennis's moment doesn't fire. Do you like Scabbard at all?
Yes, if I am playing a trifecta, I will use him. Yes, I think he has a real shot, not to win, but he's a horse to use underneath. Check his last race. He broke a bit slow. I think he was the post position, the whole post position 1.
Yeah.
He broke a bit. Yeah, he broke a bit slow and was able to beat the second place.
Yeah, he had to go through the rail, and typically the rail at Saratoga is kind of dead, so I thought he ran well despite having to travel on the inside.
And he was second to Green Light, and Green Light is a very good prospect.
And as I said, Let Me Know is my other choice. Let Me Know finished second to Rowdy Yates at Ellis Park, and according to Time from US, there was a speed bias when Rowdy Yates won. So Let Me Know only finished like 2 1/4 lengths behind Rowdy Yates. So I don't know if there's a lot of difference between the two. Do you like Let Me Know at all? No?
I remember I bet Let Me Know last time.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I bet him. I remember I bet him. He had some trouble. He was very slow at the start, and despite that trouble, he won on his debut. The second race he was second, but I think this field is a bit harder, so I'm really not using him this time.
Okay, you think this field is a bit harder?
Yes. So do you trust the Oki horse?
Rowdy Yates?
Yes.
No, not. I know I'm picking Let Me Know, and he finished second to Rowdy Yates, but I'm saying that the track was biased at Ellis Park that day, and Rowdy Yates got a comfortable lead, and maybe that helped him win over Let Me Know. So I like Let Me Know better because the odds will be higher. He's 10-1 on the morning line, and I think Rowdy Yates is 7-2 or something around there. So I think Let Me Know has more value. I'm not going to use Rowdy Yates at all. What do you think of Rowdy Yates?
Rowdy Yates. Well, I think he needs to take the lead to has a chance to win this race. And I don't know if
there's a lot of speed in this race. I think
some speed in the race. Yes, Juggernaut.
Juggernaut is definitely going up there.
Yes, and I don't know if in this moment he's going to take the lead or he's going to stop the pace.
I think he might stop the pace.
If he wants to win, get to work, he's going to do it. But I think they are going to try to teach him a bit to stop the pace.
Does that worry you that if they try to experiment with his style, that he might not respond the same?
No. I think Dennis Moment is not a one-dimensional horse. In fact, in his debut was only a 5-furlong race. So
yeah, that's true.
Yes, I can take on account that race. But I think yes, he has speed, but he can run third behind the Juggernaut and Rowdy Yates.
Okay. So your top pick is Dennis's Moment, and your second choice is what was it again? January 1.
January 1.
Yeah.
January 1. My third choice is Scabbard.
Okay.
Maybe I don't know, but maybe I'm going to use Let Me Know in the trifecta.
You could use both of them in the third spot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm going to use Let Me Know in the trifecta too.
I think Dennis's Moment is the best horse in the race, but I'm just going to take a shot with Let Me Know and Scabbard and use them in a double with my horse in the previous race, Blood Curdling. So I'll probably play a double. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, fine. Well, I think there's nothing. The other horses are outsiders. Yes. This Flute Maker won over a sloppy track.
I like Flute Maker's pedigree.
And that was an off the turf race, you know.
Yeah, it was. It was a sloppy track off the turf.
Yes,
But his second dam, I think, was Flute, and Flute won the Kentucky Oaks. I don't remember what year she won it in, but it was either like 2001 or 2002. But Flute was a very good filly.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. This horse came off a sloppy track race off the turf. So what's next week? Oh, I see what it is. I think it's the
Pennsylvania Derby.
Yeah.
We have Maximum Security.
Probably if he shows up.
I don't know, is Improbable in the race?
Wait, who's in the race?